Quarantine, I made it myself, you know, I've got a little zero hours. Throw it out! Should I throw it out? Yeah, throw it out! Whoever I throw it to, alright, no one can jump on him, alright? Try to take it away from him, okay? Alright, I'm just gonna close my eyes. Oh!
The sound on it was gonna be more dramatic. It was gonna be way more dramatic. It's okay.
And you gotta smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a badass dime. Smoking that weed. Got me a 40 and a fast dime. One summer morning I went way down to the ranch. The fire came tumbling down just like an avalanche. I'll still be here tomorrow. I'll still be here tomorrow.
Alright.
Smoking that weed.
Tanya, are you watching? Brian Davis, are you watching? Tanya Lopper, are you watching? You guys want to come in the show, you can.
And that same morning I went way down to Cielo. I saw a demon, he was playing on a cello. I'll still be here tomorrow. He said, I'll still be here tomorrow. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a fast dime. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a fast dime. Got a girl waiting for me in Sacramento. So here I go. One summer evening I went down to El Coyote, and my man Easy, well, he gave me some peyote. I'll still be here tomorrow. I'll still be here tomorrow. Got a girl waiting for me in Sacramento. So here I go. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a fast dime. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a fast dime. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a fast dime. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me
what's going on, everybody? Stonerman Hound here. It's 5:26 p.m. here on Monday, August 18, 2025. What's going on, man? Listen, did you guys listen to or watch Brian Davis last night? Now, I know a lot of you don't like him or whatever, but when he's on his game, he's actually pretty good. He's not bad. Him and Tony Laufenberg, not bad. But last night was a little bit ridiculous. And I want to look. And if you didn't watch last night's show basically was Brian Davis was talking about, and he was kind of like getting into it a little bit about what George Stimson did in his last video, and then the blood on the front porch, and what type of blood was it? Was it O, B, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K? H, I, J, K. H, I, J, K. L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S, T, U, V. W, X, Y, Z. I know I almost forgot the fucking alphabet, but all you guys and gals, guess what? You can kiss my ass. Okay, now listen. So Brian started off the show where he was kind of like leaning and attacking maybe slightly George Stimson in his last video, and then we had Vortex Rakowski in the doorway, and then he was shot and it caused the spray, and then the cops were just they bumbled it. They were the bumbling cops. We have the bumbling cops here. We're gonna write down everybody has the same blood type. And George and them, and he's coming from that aspect of like, well, the cops didn't know what they were doing, and yeah. Then you got people like Brian Davis and Tanya Laufenberg. Well, no, we've got evidence. We have we study the stuff too. And we think this, we think that, we think this. Now, while Tanya Laufenberg and Brian Davis are kind of contradicting what George did, here comes in the chat room. If you watch the show, here comes James Dawson and Manson's Archives. Manson's Archives comes into the chat and says, Brian, tappity tap tap tap. Brian, you're not doing that. And he starts laying out the facts. He starts laying out what he learns. Now, Brian is not watching the thing, and he's not watching the chat room, kind of like me doing the show, and I'm not paying attention. But that's not really the problem here. Here's the problem. And it's my fault. Because here's the problem. Me doing the show that I do, and me being Spawn Ranch worker, and being this, character that I am, I get a lot of the popular vote. Now, you guys all know I don't know shit about the case. But I get the popular vote because if you meet me and hang out with me, you're like, man, this guy's fucking pretty cool. I want to fucking party with this guy. We're about to drink. We're smoking. Yeah, we can hang out. Yeah, if you meet me, man, you're going to be like, fuck yeah, man, you're fucking totally cool, Stoner, man. Fucking let's hang out, let's do this, go drink, let's go strip club, let's whatever. Let's get a couple lap dances, whatever. Come on, man, let's go fucking party. I guarantee any of you motherfuckers meet me in the first 5 minutes, you're going to be like, you're actually pretty fucking cool, Stoner. Now, has my show ever been about trying to solve the case? No. Have I ever once admitted that I'm an expert on anything? No. I've never once ever used that word. I'm not an expert on anything. Do I know about the case? Yes. I know about as much of the case as the average person does who watches the YouTube videos, I read the same books. Now, maybe I don't study everything. I don't study the transcripts and all that kind of stuff, word for word and this and that. Because that's your guys' job. See, there are people out there that are literally trying to solve this case. I'm not one of them. I'm just trying to stay out of prison. Look, you motherfuckers have never been to prison. I've done 7 years in prison. 7 years of my life I've been to prison. 5 of them were at Corcoran. Yeah, the real fun place. Yeah, the gladiator place. Dun, dun, dun. Corcoran State Prison. I've actually been there. 5 years of my life I actually lived there. Can you imagine me living at Corcoran? I know, it's hard. God, you seem so cool, Stoner. I can't imagine you at Corcoran. Look, you wouldn't want to... Look, you motherfuckers out there, I'm telling you, I'm just like the Hulk. I'm just like the Hulk. Just don't make me mad and everything's fine. I want to be the fucking drunk, happy, stoned, fat guy that makes you laugh, that, the John Belushi, the Chris Farley. Eventually I'll die like them of some kind of overdose. The same thing. I want to be like them. I want to overdose on something. But at least before I overdose, I want to make you smile. I want to entertain you. I want to make you laugh. Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. Let me show a few tricks. I don't know the lyrics. It doesn't even matter. I think it's Bette Midler. I'm going to guess and say, is that Bette Midler? I think it's Bette Midler. Is it Bette Midler? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. I think it's Bette Midler. Listen. I totally forgot why we're doing this show tonight because I just went off on some kind of fucking weird gay shit on there like I thought it was Broadway, and next thing you know I'm doing Bette Midler. Next thing you know I'm going to start singing the goddamn chorus line. Listen, don't make me fucking sing chorus line. I'm not going to do it. God, I hope I get it. 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 Sorry. Okay, listen. Sorry. Okay, listen. That's not why we're here. Why the fuck are you making me start to sing these Broadway shows? Look, God, you sons of bitches. See, look, you are really the hippie cult leader. I'm not. You guys are controlling me. I'm not controlling anybody. I may have the popular vote, but that's the problem. Let me get back on subject here. So if you were listening and watching Brian Davis' show last night, him and Tanya
we're talking about the case, and we're talking about some serious stuff. We're not like the rest of these people. We don't have festivals, and we don't go out and do stuff like that. That's not like us. Because we're really here for the victims. We're here really for the case. We're trying to get to the truth.
Okay, I understand, Brian and Tanya. Look, I understand you're trying to get the truth. But what are you bringing to the table that's showing us that's getting anywhere near the truth? I don't know. Tanya, did you write a book? Brian, did you write a book? Look, I'm just saying, though, because this is what you guys are saying.
We're here for them. We're here for the real truth.
Okay, what truth? Where's the truth? What truth? You're mad at fucking George Stimson. You're mad at fucking Shrek. All these people doing this work. Anybody that does any kind of real work, you're mad at them. So what work have you done that shows the truth? Where's the show, Brian, where you and Tanya are going to be like, okay, this is the way it is. This is what happened. This is why this happened and this happened. Because you guys don't do that. You sit around and we analyze stuff here and we're just here to respect the victims.
We're not like the rest of these clowns and goofballs who do the festivals and do this and that. And we're not like that. We're not Manson groupies.
I know you're not Manson groupies, but yet you're not still trying to solve the case because you're not bringing anything to the table yet that has solved the case. If you don't believe George because you hate... See, the problem is that you're not willing to look at anyone's work because you hate them. Your hate is blinding you from actually looking at someone's work and saying, you know what? They have something here, but you and Tanya think you have everything, so where is it? Now, here's the problem that happened with last night. Brian Davis and Tanya Lofberg are talking about the blood thing, this and that, and they're kind of going against George Stimson. Now, here comes Manson's Archives, who actually throws in some facts and this and that. Now, this is my fault, people, and I want to apologize. Let me turn the fan on. And I want to apologize for this. This is my fault. Manson's Archives, this is my fault. I want to apologize for this. I really do want to apologize. The problem is, I've been on here doing this for the last 14 years. This November 18th will be 14 years of me being the Spawn Ranch worker. I go on all the time. I have the popular vote. I do. I'm not going to let people in this community, I have a popular vote. So the problem is that Brian Davis links everybody who is not on his side associated with me, and that's not fair. That is not fair. Manson's Archives, yes, even though he likes the show, and's been on my show, is he a part of what we believe in my community? No. He's a part of his own thing, and he has his own thing. And I studied the kid, I've read the transcripts, I've done all this, Stoner, and I've put in the hours. You have a funny little show there, and it's kind of cute, but you have no idea what the hell you're talking about. See, that's the whole thing, and that's fine. So you're not a part of this. You really aren't. You're not. And the problem is what Brian Davis does is he links everybody as like to me, and I'm the leader of everybody.
Well, we've got the leader here. We've got Bozo the Clown here. We've got Stoner Van Bozo the Clown, and he's the leader of this whole Mansup worshiping community, and he's the one.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he links you to me, because that's not fair. It's not fair that everybody gets linked to me, and here I am.
Hey!
It's not fair. Because the one thing Brian is not doing is not allowing you, who has good information, to actually show this information. Instead, he already just says, no, you're just one of those fucking Manson groupies who just does the festivals. You're one of them. I'm not going to listen to you. And that's Brian's fault. Because, wait a minute, Brian, that means you're acting like you and Tanya know the case and you already know what happens. And you've heard the text tapes and you know everything that's going to happen. But yeah, you guys haven't written a book or nothing, or no, you won't say anything. But yeah, you won't even give this one guy a chance to show himself, to prove himself, have him come on the show. And that's another thing about Brian's show. They never show their faces. They always just show their profile pictures. You ever notice that? At least I do in my show. You guys can see me. I can do this. So why don't you ever do a show, Brian and Tanya, where you actually show your faces? Stop, unless you guys are just hideously ugly. Show your faces and allow someone to come on there and they can show their documents and their proof. And then you can, instead of just assuming, no, we don't want to listen to anything you have to say. Look at your profile picture. It's Manson, so you must be some Manson fucking sympathizer. You're one of those friends of stoners, so we don't care about you. You were at the festival. You're at the Family Jams Day. So he's already just assuming. And Brian, you are. You're just assuming. First of all, you don't understand that Manson's Archives doesn't even live in this country. You know that, right, Brian? He doesn't even live in this country. And some of your people in your comments of your show, well, he's from Cincinnati. He's the guy from Cincinnati. He's the guy. He doesn't even live in this country, dumbass. Why don't you let him on your show and have him show what you have and then compare to what Tanya says she has, and then you guys would actually have an interesting show about the blood. You're just not even giving anyone a chance because you're associating them with me, and you think that, no, you're just one of these Manson worshippers, and he's not. First of all, look, Manson's Archives couldn't give a shit about this show because this show is nothing of what he's doing. This to him is a joke, and hey man, you can just drink all you want and fucking smoke all the weed you want. Yes, I have the popular vote, but as far as the information, no. If I want to do Family Jams Day and fucking do that Manson, that's on me, man. He wasn't there. Manson's Archives has never been to any one of my events ever. Ever. I don't think he would support any of those events. He's not linked with me. Yes, he's been on my show. Yes, he comes on here just to correct me. Hey, wait, this is this. So all I'm saying, Brian Davis, if you're watching this, Tanya, if you're watching this, let the man come on your show and actually show him, and he can show something. Don't just assume, oh, you're one of those fucking, Stoner Van Hound follower idiots who just goes and does festivals, and don't assume that, man. That's not fair, man, because that's making it sound like you have all the information. You only know. You and Tanya are the only two people that know. You won't listen to fucking George Stimson. You won't listen to Shrek. You won't listen to Neil Sanders, Jeff Ginn. I wouldn't listen to Jeff Ginn either, and I wouldn't listen to fucking Tom O'Neill either. I give you that. But you won't listen to anybody. So you must have all the information because you've been doing this for about for 15 years from Virginia and the TLB radio and all that kind of stuff. Oh, come on, man. It takes more than a great intro to make you think. Why won't you let anyone else come in? The problem is that your hate is blocking you from actually looking at other information. That's the problem with you, Brian. You have such hate in you, man. You really do. I understand it goes back to Manson blog and Ann, ex-girlfriend, and then the next thing I get together and then you hate me because it's fucking, guilty by association. Now I've been that fucking thorn in your side for the last 14 years and I'm not going anywhere. And I will say this, I don't give a fuck, and I've been on your show and I actually like you, bro. I actually have no problem with you. I don't give a fuck if you want to call me boner the rest of my life. Go ahead. I have no fucking problem, bro. I don't. All I'm saying is don't associate every son of a bitch that comes into your show with me. Because that's not fair. There are people out there that have some information more than you and Tanya Laufenberg. Okay? And if you guys have all the information, then why don't you just tell us already? Then just tell us what the information is, Brian. Why hold back? I mean, you guys have it all, right? You won't listen to anybody. Your hate won't let you listen to anybody. You won't listen to George. You won't listen to Nicholas Shrek. You won't listen to anybody except yourself and Tanya. And thank God you're putting up with her, because there is times when you've been mad at her too. You get mad at everybody, bro. That's the problem with you. Your hate and anger gets in the way of you actually producing something that may or may not be real. We don't know because you don't ever give it a chance to develop because you just shut everything down. Manson Archives has nothing to do with me. He wasn't at Family Jam Day. He doesn't even live in this country. So get to know who you are and stop associating everybody with me. Yes, I have some people that follow me, whatever. Okay, for lack of a better word, follow me. Okay, whatever. And yes, we believe in Manson. We want to do our Manson shit. So fuck you, man. We're going to keep doing it. And I'm still going to watch your show and we're still going to do all this stuff. I don't give a fuck. Until the answers are met, meaning the text tapes and other stuff. Look, I don't see you having all the answers, even though you think you have all the answers. The same thing Shrek thinks he has all the answers. And George Stimson thinks he has all the answers. And all you people think you have the answers. And Michael Channel's a backport kid. He has all the answers. And Jason Freeman and Michael Bruner. And you guys have all the answers. Everybody's got all the answers, right? You got all the answers. You got them all. But nobody wants to fucking say anything. Then tell us what the fucking answer is, dumbass. Tell us what it is. Tell us what it is, Brian. Tell us what it is, Tanya. What is it? What's the... Why did 8 people and a baby get... Why was Shorty Shea killed? Why was Gary Henman killed? Why was fucking Sharon Tate and her baby killed? Why was Stephen Parent killed? Why was Abigail Folgers killed? Why was Vortek Verkowski killed? Why was Jay Sebring killed? Why was Rosemary and Leno LaBianca killed? Why were they killed? Tell me. And if you can't tell me, then why don't you let other people who aren't associated with me, you give them a chance, bro? What, you see one profile picture of someone who has Manson on there, so you just assume they're a sympathizer, so you don't want to have anything to do with it? Come on, man. Look, it's already been proven in a lot of your shows when you go back, you were wrong. You can go back now and look at a lot of your shows. I mean, even the Garrettson interview. Come on, the Garrettson interview, man. Jesus Christ, you really believe the fucking third eye baby thing and all that shit? Come on, man. Jesus Christ, Brian, look. I know you wanted to say something, but you couldn't because that wasn't your interview. It was the girl who was on there with it. It was her interview, so you're not going to say anything and you don't want him to hang up. I get it. All I'm saying, man, is like, look, let somebody else say something. If you can go up, look, I would love to see Manson's Archives go up against Tanya Laufenberg, where you guys can see each other. They can put, things on there. I don't know if I don't think you're using StreamYard. You're using something else, whatever it is. And actually talk about some real shit for once. Instead of just being mad and getting angry like you normally do, bro. You've been doing this for 14 years. I mean, come on, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, you think my shtick's getting old, just getting drunk and stoned every night and yelling every night? You think that's old? Well, you having your your fucking little temper tantrums and this and that, that's getting old, man. And not everybody's associated with me, man. Yes. Do I have people that watch me and follow me? Yes. This is my 5th channel. Remember, I don't follow the rules of YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. First of all, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make any money off YouTube. This is my 5th channel because I don't follow the fucking rules, asshole. All I'm saying is that I think a great show would be Brian Davis talks actually one-on-one with Manson's Archives for real. And you guys actually talk about the case instead of just assuming. Because that's all you're doing, Brian. You're just assuming without knowing nothing. And then listening to some of your cronies, they don't even know anything. None of them met me. None of them. Stop it, man. Come on, bro. We've been doing this a long time, man. I need you. You're the fucking Joker. I'm Batman, and we need each other. So come on. So I'm not mad at you, and I don't hate you. All I'm saying is, you fucker, is give Manson's Archives a fucking chance, because he's not who you think he is. And once you start learning something about him, don't just assume. Not everybody's on my side, motherfucker. Not everybody's... Well, you think everybody's pro fucking stoner man? Hell no. And believe me, I know for a fact, you would love it if I never existed. Just think about that if I was never here. In the whole 14 years, if I was never here, oh my God, you probably would have you probably would have it a lot easier. You probably would. The problem is I'm on every goddamn day. That's the problem. And nobody does that. Nobody's fucking stupid enough except for me to do it. And I've been doing it long enough to where it doesn't bother me, man. This is my part of my life, and let's keep doing it. I'm not going anywhere. So I'll say this, Brian Davis, Tanya Laufenberg, you should have Manson's Archives on there and really fucking talk about it, and let's see who knows what. Tanya's like,
I've got all this information I could go up against. I know him. I could go up against him. Anything he brings to the table, I can bring it.
You know what? I know James too. I know Manson's Archives, and he can bring some stuff to the table. I think it would make a great show, Brian. Tanya, Brian, listen, whoever, people that are watching, get a hold of fucking Brian and say, look, have him on the show. But here's the problem with Brian's show. You don't want to ever show your face. It's not that kind of a show. Even right here, you can watch me. I don't care. Look, I'm fat. I got man boobs. Look, I got flabby arms. I'm not good looking. I'm ugly. As a matter of fact, on a scale of 1 to... I'm not even that... look, ladies. And there's ladies in the audience. Look, I'm not good looking. I know I'm not a good looking man. It's okay. I'll still show you what you look. You want me to rub my nipples? Look, look, the fat guy's rubbing his nipples. Fat guy rubbing his nipples. See, I'm not afraid. I know... But for some odd reason, they don't want to show their face and actually have people up there. We don't, that's not our kind of show. But listen, man, you should have my friend on there, man. You should have James on there. You should have him on the show, man. Give him a chance. Give him a chance, man. I'm not saying he's smarter than you. I'm not saying he has all the answers either. I'm just saying he's not a part of what you think is what you thought he was. See, the problem is that you're jumping the gun. You assume everybody is a part of this. Everybody does grave rubbings. Everybody does the festivals, and we're at Family Jams Day, and we're look at your game, girl. Look at your game, girl. Look at your game, girl. And we're all doing that, and we're having a little drum circle up at the ranch. Even though a drum circle at the ranch, actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll do a drum circle next year. All right, anyway. But no, that's what I'm fucking talking about, man. So, yeah. Brian, Tanya, ease up on Manson's Archives. Give him a chance. Let's see if you can shut him down. If you can, good for you. But he is no way associated this. He wasn't at Family Jams Day. He doesn't even live in this country.
Sipping through the as I rode down on a May morning and I jumped that old barbed wire. I met Jane Grey upon the way, and God, she was on fire. How old are you, my bonny wee lass? How old are you, my honey? Modestly she answered me, I will be 21 on Sunday. So if I came to your house at the top of the hill when the moon is shining clearly, will you rise and let me in? Your mother will not hear me. And a killer is coming to the town. Killer is coming all around. Killer is coming to the town. Killer on the way. Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing I do. Man, you marry me now or never, for a dark wild storm is here today and the old world's gone forever. I can't marry you, my bonny wee lass. I can't marry you, my baby, for your sweet life worth more than mine. I won't drag you down with me. And a killer is coming to the town. Killer is coming all around. Killer is coming to the town. Killer on the way. Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing. Show nothing I do. Early morning on the road today, the sun is blazing on A1. The Florida Keys are 40 miles away. I'm gonna slip through your palms like Steve McQueen and Hemingway. I can't stand you not knowing. I can't stand you not knowing. I can't stand beneath the weight I'm towing. The glass in the stand in the junkyard Chevrolet. Do you remember that man behind the curling alley? And when we heard the news, somebody had to pay. We were looking for trouble and he helped us find a way. today. Beneath the maple where we used to play, you'll find the body of a Willie Gray. I did not do it, I did not stop it, it's the same. We were so sure it was him who stole all the children. But as you know, it was Sunny Jim, Sunny Jim. Early morning on the road today. This is no reward, no vacation, it's a getaway. You're happy at home, don't be ashamed to stay. But I can't go back to that lane. We were so sure it was him who stole all the children. But as you know, it was Sunny Jim. It was always him. Well, I'm a small ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. I'm a small ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. If you want some family conversation, come on and smoke a bowl with me. Take a tour with me now, down the Santa Susana Pass. I got lots of family knowledge, and I'm stoned off my ass. I'm a small ranch worker, and it fits me to a T. If you want some family conversation, come on and smoke the bowl with me. Stoner and Houten.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Stonerman Hound is 6 p.m. here on, I think it's Monday. Monday, August 18, 2025. Okay, what do you, I don't even care what you guys what are you guys even talking about here? What are you guys even talking about? You know, okay, first of all, people, you know what? Okay, first of all, look. You know what? My show is completely underground now. My show is underground. Shh, we're underground now. My show's underground now. You don't understand. See, here's the hip part about my show. I don't need, like, look, this is my 5th channel in 14 years. Look, you guys remember when YouTube first was born? Do you guys remember, do you guys know the birth date of YouTube? Do I have to tell you the birth date of YouTube, the guy who's stoned and drunk? It was February 5th. Oh, excuse me. February 14th, 2005. That's when YouTube was born. Did you guys know that? February 14th, 2005 is when YouTube was born. Let's look it up. Let's look it up together right now on Google to make sure I'm right. Okay, YouTube was born, and I said February 14th, 2005. And it was born on son of a bitch. Here we go. It was born. It's oh god. This says February 2005. I need the exact date though. I need the exact date. I need the exact date. Son of a. There it is, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. YouTube. Yes. It was YouTube was registered on February 14, 2005. I was right. I knew that February. I knew. I see. You didn't know. I knew YouTube was born on February 14, 2005. That's what that. And I've been on YouTube since 2011. Now you guys haven't been on since 2011. I know you motherfuckers haven't. You know, I guarantee you, there's no person watching my show that's been on YouTube longer than me. I guarantee you that. I'll tell you. I can. As a matter of fact, I challenge you. I fucking challenge the goddamn fucking. I challenge right now the fucking chat room. There's nobody in this chat room right now watching me that's been on YouTube for 14 years. No. Maybe Brian Davis, but that's about it. He's the only one. So there's many of you.
Well, Stoner, I've been with you for like 6 years, 5 years. 5 years, 6 years, 7 years.
And you put in your time. I understand you put your 5, 6, 7 years in. 5, 6, 7, 8. God, I hope I get it. See, what?
See, why did you have to bring chorus line in? See, this is from earlier. Remember,
like 45 minutes ago when I was doing the whole thing about the shtick with the fucking Broadway shit, and now I was talking about the chorus line earlier, and now I'm talking about it again. See, you brought it back. See, that's not on me. That's on you. So somehow you're throwing out that vibe. I can feel it. I can feel it through the camera. Over the years, my
14 years of being here,
the one thing I can definitely feel through the camera is your vibes. I'm not kidding. Some of you, look, I know, don't lie. I know when some of you are like really pissed off at me. I know when some of you are really happy for me, or just happy. So I know when some of you are laughing. I know when some of you are sad. I know when some of you are crying. I actually know when a lot of you are really horny.
Don't lie. Look, it's okay.
I have no problem with it. If this show somehow gets you aroused, then you get aroused, I get aroused, we're all getting aroused. Whatever it takes to get it up, it doesn't matter. Why pay fucking $500 for a little blue pill when you can watch my show, get aroused, next thing you know, okay, or whatever, or ladies will get wet, moist, whatever it is the hell he is. Ladies, I know it's different. It's different. Look, we get hard, you get wet. Look, hard, wet, hard, wet, hard. It's like a slip and slide. It's just like a slip and slide. You ever been on a slip and slide? You can't go on a slip and slide unless it's wet. Son of a bitch, ladies. Look, I'm not kidding. Whatever this show gets you, whatever it takes to get a good night's sleep, I'm there for you. Look. And I know some of you haven't been sleeping well lately. I can feel it. The force is with. I can sense it. I can smell it. You know what the smell is? Look, I can smell it. I swear to God, I can smell it. You know what that smell is? Let me tell you what the smell is. It's goddamn sex. See, listen. It's very simple. It's a 3-letter word. 3 is my favorite number. My last name only takes 3 fucking letters. Same thing, sex, fox, this, that. It's the same thing. See, listen, people. It's part of life. It's in our life. See, now listen. At one time, people only use sex just to procreate, and I understand that. And at one time, that's the way you should use it.
You know what? We're not going to do that, God damn it. Unless we're going to create a baby, then we are not doing that.
No one's putting the penis in the vagina. The only reason why you put the penis in the vagina is to create life. Now, that's the way it used to be back in the day. Now, listen. God damn it, listen. Now it's a way of getting a goddamn good night's sleep. I swear to God, listen, people. And you know what I'm talking about. Listen. Sometimes in life, you're a little cranky. And, well, listen, sometimes the medication, whatever it is you're taking, maybe it's not working. Because sometimes in life, people, you know what it is? I'll tell you what, it's just between me and you, nobody else. See, because sometimes in life, You need the real deal. You need the real fucking deal. Look. Take your fucking pills. Take your medication. Take your herb remedies. Take this. Take your yoga. Take all that stuff. Shove it up your ass. Because look, sometimes in life, dude, it's called nature. Things just need to naturally take their course. It doesn't cost anything. It's a natural thing. See, the problem with everything that you think you need, the problem with it is you gotta run the goddamn credit card. You need some kind of credit. What the fuck? Whatever happened to things happening naturally? What's that song? Naturally. Okay, well, God, now here we go with the show tunes again. It's going to get all gay again. What about things just happening naturally? Whatever happened to that? See, everything now seems so synthetic. And that's the way that we're moving to. See, listen, people, we're not going to see it because we're going to die. But the next generation, your kids, your grandkids, they're going to see what's called a smart city. And you're not even going to need a phone anymore. You just need either a pair of glasses. Maybe they're going to develop contact lenses that you just put on, and then you got the internet on, and you don't even need the phone anymore because now you got the contact lenses that you got on there, and they're on your eyes, and there's the internet. There's Google.
Hi, here's Google. Here's Siri. How can I help you? Are you looking for Siri, you know what? I need directions to get to downtown. I have to take. I don't have any cash, but I want to take. What's the best way to take the bus? What's the best
transit? I don't know the transit. What's the best way public transportation that I can get downtown? And next thing you know, you're just standing there because you have the contact lenses with the internet in them. And next thing you know, it's telling you where to go, and now you're on your way, and that's the future. But see, here's the problem. You guys ever seen the fucking movie Terminator? You ever seen the movie I, Robot? Look, the fucking thing. Anything that man makes can break and then turn against you, and next thing you know, look, and it all goes south. It's kind of like having like the real sex doll, and you're like, okay, great, she could suck it, she could do this, she could gargle my balls. Oh yeah, she's gargling my balls. And then next thing you know, she's biting the shit out of your balls, and you didn't say that, you said gargle. You didn't. That's like a piranha. Next thing you know, she rips your balls off. Next thing you know, your balls are fucking ripped off. You're bleeding all over the goddamn bed. You're fucking hemorrhaging. You're gonna die soon because you're not gonna get. You need medical attention, but there's no way. Now the fucking crazy robot bitch that you bought for fucking $1,500 got your balls in your mouth, ripped them off. You're gonna die. That's your children's future and your grandchildren's future. Is having their balls bitten off by a fucking AI robot because they can't go out and meet real girls because it's not a real world anymore. Everything's AI, and there's no such thing as meeting real people. So that's what your children and your grandchildren have to look forward to, is getting their balls ripped off by a robot. That's fucked up. Stoner Van Houten here. We'll be right back after some words from our imaginary sponsors. What's interesting is that the entire rant, I feel like I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I feel like after that entire rant, you guys didn't hear any of it because you're like, well, that's just you. He's just drunk again. Nobody gives a fuck. And you guys are more concerned about what R2 feeds his dog than what I just yelled at and I'm telling you, and that's a great example. That's a great example right there.
Because I do the same thing every night, so, well, why should we pay attention to that? Because, well, he does the same thing every night. Well, he gets too drunk, and he's making no sense, and nobody cares about what he's yelling about. But you know what? We are concerned about R2's dog, and why the hell are you feeding him tacos, and goddamn Jack in the Box, and the fucking, and the Chicken McNuggets from McDonald's?
Why are you feeding him McNuggets and fucking Taco Bell? That's not good for the dog. I swear to God, you guys are more concerned about R2's dog than what I just yelled for the last 15 fucking minutes, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you because it's the same shit. It's the same shit. The same shit. Say it with me. The same shit. Everybody, come on. Same shit. It's the same shit. The same shit. Come on. The same. Everybody in the back. The same shit. Just the white people. Now just the black people. Now just the Mexicans. Now any other race, now you guys go. Alright, now everybody. It's the same shit. The same shit. The same shit. The same shit. So you know what? Go back and talk about why R2-D2 fucking serves his dog fucking Taco Bell, because you don't give a shit what I'm talking about. So kiss my ass. R2-D2 gives his dog goddamn Tommy's burgers, and you guys all flip out.
Well, he's giving his dog Tommy's burger.
I'll take a Tommy's burger right now.
Think she's from around here. She left her digits in my little blue book, but the luminous letters are dear. Oh, Houston, I have a problem. Neither Nelson nor those Cosmos can fix.
Something like that. Ah.
She tore a black hole in my soul and beat back to her mother's ship.
Something like that.
She's the future model. She's so state of the art. She broke the speed of sound and light, and then she broke my heart. Unidentified object of desire. My rocket rises ever higher. We docked in zero gravity. The ecstasy of unity.
Alright, people. I think we are done for tonight. So basically, tonight's video is basically just to look. Brian Davis, I know this is gonna get. I want this to get back to you. That's why I titled. First of all, if you don't think I want this to get back to you, you're out of your fucking mind. And of course, I want this to get back to Brian. That's the only reason why I did this. So Brian, Tanya, whoever's watching, let me just say this. Look, I'm serious. Let me say this. Don't associate everybody that comes into your chat room. They have a profile picture of Manson and they're doing this. Don't associate them with me. Well, you think they're just like, they're not all like me. Believe me, there's not as many people as you think that are like me as you think. They like to, some of them, those people that are, you actually think that are on your side, and I'm not kidding, Brian, some people that are on your side, they like to come out and party with us and then they leave, but they're not. It's like Scott Michaels. I'll give you an example. Scott Michaels of Dearly Departed Tour. He normally wants nothing to do with anything I do because he doesn't want to be associated with us because he donates money to goddamn Deborah Tate. But yet he was at Family Jams Day. He knew it was the last one. He talked to some other people who wanted him there, and then once he got there, he realized it's not what you think. Okay, now maybe in you. Oh, well, okay. Okay, let me take that back. Brian and Tanya, if you actually showed up to Family Jams Day, it would be exactly what you think. That I would definitely say that. It would actually be exactly what you think. Like, it definitely has to do with Manson, and we play Manson songs, and we have Manson shirts on, and yeah. So yes, it would be exactly what you think. So yeah. But to other people, like Scott Michaels, he thought it was going to be even worse. I don't know why. I think he thought we were going to sacrifice a virgin or something like that. Not like we could find a virgin, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like, he thought we were going to sacrifice a virgin or something. And then he got there and realized it actually was pretty cool. And then he loved Laura Noir and some of the bands that were playing. I mean, we had good, music, food, this and that. It was a great atmosphere. Yes, was it Charles Manson based? Yes, it is. So not everybody is like totally down with it, Brian. So don't think like,
oh my God, I've got this like major following of people. Though, I mean,
yes, I can get people to come. I can probably get maybe anywhere from like I'd say 75 to 150 people, somewhere in that zone. 75 to 150, and that's not even that many people. 75 to 150 people showing up to an event. That's not even that many people, man. But Manson's Archives has never been to any of my events. He's never been to any of my events. He's been on my show just to correct me because he's like, dude, you just don't know what you're talking about, Stoner. I mean, I'm telling you, you should just listen to him. I'm telling you. And I say that in a respectful, nice way. I mean, he's basically comes on to my...
Well, what the hell do you know? What the hell have you read? What have you read? So you've read the transcript. Have you read this book? Have you read this? Have you done this? Have you read the documents? Have you done this? Have you read anything, for God's sakes? So what do you do on this show anyway, Stoner? What's going on here? What are we doing here? So it's just like you, and then you got like the posters in the back, and you seem like a cool guy, do a couple bong rips, and then like what? That's the whole Manson show? Oh, look at me, I took a broom, and I swept the dirt at Spawn Ranch, and now everybody think I'm cool. Is that who you are, Stoner?
And that's the way James comes off it. And I'm like, hey, man, whatever it takes to be who I am, because I'm just trying to stay out of prison. I'm not trying to solve the case. That's up to you guys. So you guys are all the experts. I'm not the expert. I'm just trying to stay out of prison because you motherfuckers have never been to prison. Who's done prison? Everybody raise your hand right now. Who's done prison? Raise your hand right now. Everybody in the chat room right now, I'm serious. Say, I've done time in prison. I don't know. Don't give me.
I was arrested once in the county jail, and I spent 3 hours in the county jail.
I swear to God, if anybody says that, I will delete them. If anybody says that right now, I swear to God, I will fucking delete you. Who has done time in prison? Prison. Anyone prison? Anybody done time for? Anybody prison? No prison. Prison time. I've done 7 years. Anybody done 7 years? 2 terms, 2 different terms. I got the same number, 2 different terms. Anybody done prison time? Hello? Okay. You want to talk about R2's dog and then how he feeds them Tommy's burgers? Look, R2D2 gives his dogs. You ever had Tommy's burgers with the fucking... Look, I'll take a Tommy's burger right now with some fucking, with the chili on it. Look, I'm not kidding, R2. Give me a Tommy's burger with chili, and then the chili fries, and a fucking, I'll take a Coke. I love Tommy's burgers. And I'm sure fucking R2 has fucking fed his dogs Tommy's burgers. Don't lie, R2. R2, have you fed your dogs Tommy's burgers? Tommy's burgers, don't lie. In December, I'm going to take fucking Jackie and Eric to Tommy's burgers just so we can eat the food that you feed your dog. We're going to Tommy's burgers. Don't fucking lie to me. Yes, you fed your dogs Tommy's burgers. Don't fucking lie to me, R2. I'm going to take Jackie and Eric to Tommy's burgers just so we can eat that fucking slop and then be like, oh my God, I can't believe we just ate that, let alone your dog. What's going on, everybody? Story about Hound at 6:27 p.m. here on Monday, August 18th, 2025. What's going on? You know, this year, this calendar matches up equally to 1969. So everything that happens on the days of in 1969 are going to happen on the exact same days that are happening now, meaning the dinner, the murders, when the Manson family got caught, and all that kind of stuff. It all lines up perfectly. You know, if you take if you take the calendar of 2025 and match it up with 1969, it actually matches up absolutely perfect. And I've told you guys this already. And that's what yes. It's the 56th anniversary of the Tex Watson killings, where he just basically kills everybody. Now, why he kills everybody, I'll just leave that up to you, because everybody has their own theory on well, why were they killed? And that's the one thing that I even challenged Anthony DeMaria to answer. It's like, listen, why do you think your uncle was killed? I mean, because in a way, he kind of makes it seem like, well, you know, Tex Watson and Krenwinkel and Susan Atkins and Linda Kasabian, 4 of them that were at Cielo Drive, because those are the only 4 people that were at Cielo Drive. Yeah, as a matter of fact, right now, the only person left alive from Cielo Drive is Krenwinkel and Tex Watson. You know that they're the only 2 people left on this planet that are left from Cielo Drive. Everybody's dead. William Garrettson's dead. Everybody's dead. He died. I mean, Brian Davis got lucky enough with his, I forgot who the lady was, that she actually got the interview, not Brian. But, I forgot what her name was, but she got the interview, and it was a really wacky interview where, you know, Garrett was like, well, there was Men in Black came, and there was a baby, and there was 3 eyes, and then he ends up dating the 3-eyed baby, and that's his girlfriend later. I'm not bullshitting you guys. I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting you guys. Brian, if we can just release that so we can hear that one day, that'd be great. I'm not kidding. This is now. I think Garrettson might have. In a way, I kind of think maybe he's just fucking with them, because he's just tired of this bullshit of people so maybe he was on one, or who knows, but then in a way, who knows, maybe do you think he's really telling the truth?
Well, there's a Men in Black. Well, first of all, let me tell you what happened. I was in the guest house, writing a letter on the phone. I don't know what happened. Next thing you know, there's a knock at my door. It was 2 Men in Black. You know what it was? It was Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, and they were standing in front of me, and they had this baby in their hand, and it had a 3rd eye, and they handed me the baby, and I said, oh, look at me, the baby, and the baby, and then the baby, I kissed the baby, and next thing you know,
the baby had a 3rd eye, and then he drank the baby. I'm drinking the baby. I'm drinking the baby. Look at me. I'm drinking the baby. Exactly. So look. He says some kind of weird cockamamie, ridiculous fucking story to Brian and the girl that's fucking interviewing him.
Well, the Men in Black came, and then Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, and next thing you know, and then the alien ship, and then we ran out the back, and I don't know why the dogs weren't. Why didn't they bark? I don't know.
Yes, exactly. See, look, people, look. People, shit. Jesus Christ, people, stop. Listen. Have I been a menace for the last 14 years? Yes. Have I added nothing to the solution of even remotely trying to figure out this? I've added nothing to this. I've added nothing to this. 14 years, I've added nothing. I'm willing to admit it. I've added nothing. Nothing. I'm nobody. I'm nothing. I'm just a Bud Light, and
You know, I'm just a Bud Light and a broken down fucking Honda Civic. And a fucking straight razor if you don't get too, if you get too close to me, motherfucker. So yeah.
I might be a Bud Light and a broken Honda Civic, but
I'll fucking stab your ass if you get too fucking close. So fuck you.
and that's about all I have. Because I have nothing. I don't have what you have. People, you know what? The funny part is, I don't care. I don't care.
I was born and raised in Beverly Hills. What, you don't think I was you? You don't think at one time I was you? At one time I was.
At one time things were great and everything was wonderful. I'm not saying that things aren't great and wonderful now.
Oh, they're different. It's a different kind of great and wonderful. Is my great and I could say right now, my life in this trailer and my job at Subaru, everything's great and everything's wonderful, and that wouldn't be a lie. But it's not the great and wonderful from when I was a kid and I was born and raised in Beverly Hills. My dad's making fucking buco bucks and we're fucking, it's all coming in. And yeah, you know, it wasn't like that. My life isn't shit now. Look, I'm the fucking, look, what am I? I don't, what, first of all, let me tell you what I am. I'm just Bruce Fox. That's all I am. I'm just Bruce Fox, the guy that works at fucking Subaru, and I drop off fucking parts.
And then, when I come home after a couple drinks, I transform into Spawn Ranch worker, Stoner Run Allen, and I just entertain you.
Because you have plenty of time on your hands, too. Because, you know, what the kids are and where they're placed. The husband's where he's supposed to be. The wife's where she's supposed to be. The kids are goddamn where they're supposed to be. I have my time now in my man cave,
woman cave, whatever it is, lesbian cave, or hybrid cave, because now, you know, everything's like a hybrid now. Like your binary cave. Hey, that's kind of funny. I wonder if they have like a binary cave. I bet you there's a binary.
Well, we're going to go down to my binary cave.
What does that even mean, the binary cave? And it's like, now, I understand that Robin can go down to the binary cave, but is Batman allowed in the... Let me tell you right now. Is Batman allowed in the binary cave? Because I know Robin is. But is Batman allowed in it? Think about that for 1 second.
We got the binary cave, Batman and Robin. Who's actually allowed? I would say Robin's definitely allowed.
In the binary cave. Batman, I don't know, maybe Batman.
Batman's kind of cool. And Batman's like a guy. I mean, that's a guy, man. I mean, that's like a dude.
Because the Catwoman, he banged every Catwoman, even the black one. You guys even remember the black one? You guys don't even remember the black fucking Catwoman, do you? Dude, fucking Adam West blamed Adam West. There was the super hot.
What happened? Did we get?
There was the super hot. Okay, are we back? There was the super hot fucking Catwoman, and he banged that one. Then he banged the black one. You guys remember the black Catwoman? Because Adam West banged the black one. Who remembers Adam West banging the black Catwoman? Tell me right now. Just say me, Stoner. Where's William? Where's the old people? Where's Pops? I need the old people. Where are the fucking old people? I need, like, you motherfucker. God damn it! I need people who are like 65 or older. Son of a bitch. Where are you guys? He banged the black Catwoman. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't lie to me. Adam West banged the black Catwoman. And he didn't give a fuck. It wasn't one of those things. They didn't give a fuck about race back then. You know, pussies, you know. just tell you right now, you people, look. I don't know if you guys know this. Hold on a second here. I don't know if you guys know this, but we are only 17 days away from the very first fucking NFL game of the year, which is the Eagles versus the Cowboys. 17 days. Look, man, I'm not bullshitting you. 17 days. 17 days is nothing. That might as well be 17 goddamn minutes. It might as well be 17 seconds. It might as well be 17 days, 17 weeks, 17 hours. Look, whatever you... Look. 17, look, people. $17 will still get you 20. So, look, you don't want to fuck around with that fucking number. So don't fuck around with that number, because 17 will still get you 20. For those of you that know what the fuck I'm talking about, listen. There's only 17 days left until I start getting serious about fucking football, and we start fucking doing some serious shit here. And there is a fucking sports talk show. Listen, people. I'm gonna leave it to Brian Davis, Tanya Laufenberg, George Stimson, fucking Nicholas Shrek, Paul Cast, Danny After Dark, Moonshines, and this, that, David Rogerson over there at Twilight Garage. You guys are all the ones now. You guys can figure out the case. You guys figure out the case. You guys figure out the case. That's not my job. I'm like the MC. I'm like the guy who gets up on...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show for you tonight. Well, no, we got some of the top fucking Manson fucking researchers here on tonight's panel, man. We've got a great show for you. Let me tell you right now. We've got everybody that you want to... We've got everybody from... Yes, we've got TLBR Radio with Tanya Laufenberg and Mr. Brian Davis. We've got fucking Mr. George Stimson there, that's right, from the Goodbye Helter Skelter podcast. We've got even Mr. Shrek over there. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Shrek from the Manson Files. We got even Michael Channels from the Back Porch Tapes. That's right. We got Mr. David Rogerson over there from the Twilight Garage. We have a great panel for you tonight, and we're having a great discussion here about the Manson case, my friends. That's the one thing you guys want to know. That's the one thing we can bring you all together here on the Stoner Red Hound Show. We're going to bring everybody together, and we're going to finally have a discussion, a debate. No one's yelling, screaming. It's just a debate. No one's right, no one's wrong. Everybody's showing their opinion. That's right. See, that's what I'm here for. That's what I've been doing for 14 years, motherfuckers. That's what I've been doing.
All I'm here is to be the MC to what we are trying to do is figure out everything, and yet you guys are the ones trying to figure everything out. So I'm going to leave it up to you. But yet you need someone to present it, to be out there every fucking day, to keep the topic fucking moving, because it will stay stale. It's like water. Look, this topic is just like goddamn water. You can't let it sit, because it will get stale. We gotta keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. 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 Water's fresh when it's moving. You don't know. You're not gonna drink goddamn fucking stuff. Gotta keep the goddamn water moving. And look, we're not done yet.
First of all, is Manson's estate fucking done yet? Wait, tell me right now.
Wait, hold on a second. Is Manson's estate fucking settled? So you guys all know who won Manson's estate, so it's already settled. Somebody asked John Michael, does John Michael Jones know? Because remember that one time when John Michael Jones was a dumbass and he released...
Well, it's over and Jason won and bye-bye.
Oh, God. God damn it, John, you're a fucking idiot. Just go back to making out with Manson in the coffin. Remember when he did that? He announced that. Anyway, so Manson's estate's not even settled yet. Michael Channel still, very much has a chance. It's not over yet. So sit back and, don't worry. We still have to figure that out. We still have to figure out Manson's estate. But for right now, tonight's video is basically about Brian Davis calling out fucking Manson's Archives, thinking he's a part of this show and that he was at fucking Family Jams. And Brian, you were wrong about everything, bro. You're wrong. If there's any way I can actually... Brian, look. If there's any way that I can actually come on to your show somewhat halfway sober, which is impossible, but if there was, I would love to do it again and kind of talk to you about that, because that's not fair, bro. It's not fair what you and Tanya are doing, labeling everybody on my cam. They're not. First of all, not everybody's on my cam, dude. I get a lot of hate mail too, motherfuckers. I get a lot of fucking, believe me, I get death threats, hate mail, And I do. Don't fucking lie, dude. I will not lie. I get the same shit. Well, you think everyone's on my side? You're out of your mind, dude. I get a lot of people that don't like what I do, and even the fact that just cleaning the ranch pisses people off.
Oh my God. You actually take a broom and clean that. God damn it. If I had my way, I'd blow that goddamn ranch up. I would take dynamite, I would blow that fucker up, then God damn it!
And I'm not kidding. I've got emails of people telling me that we should blow that place up. It should just be blown to hell. It should be whatever. And I'm like, go ahead, take some dynamite and blow it to hell. But now there's me. I'm taking a broom down there and sweeping it out of the dirt, and they're mad. Brian, listen, people. Look, Brian, come on, man. Brian, look, Booby! 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 It's me! It's me, man. I feel like I'm that guy that got killed right before Die Hard. Remember in Die Hard, there was that stupid fucking guy that looked like my friend Pickleberg with the beard? And he was trying to fucking cut a deal, and next thing you know, he got himself killed. Well, look it up. I feel like that guy now. Brian, Booby, listen. It's me. It's me. It's the guy it's Boner. It's me. Look, it's me. Shh, 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 shh. It's Boner. You're not talking to a regular person now. You're talking to me. It's Boner. Look, I've been here, man. I've been here with you. 14 years, my friend. I was right there. I'm here. I was here before Tanya. Tanya, I'm sorry that I had to say that, but honestly, it's true. And then I remember when she came. I remember when you had that whole thing. And remember that clicking sound it used to make on your old web? Anytime anybody made like a comment. Whatever. Come on, Brian. Look, it's me. It's me. So look, man. Don't associate everybody that's with me. They're not, dude. They are, man. Give them a chance. And if you embarrass them or whatever on your show, good for you, man. But don't assume everybody's with me, man. All right, Storm Man Down. That's all I got to say about that, man. And Brian's got it, man. And I hope this definitely gets back to him, and it will, because I know it will, because that's how this fucking game works, man. All right, Storm Man Down. We'll play you a song, do a bong, and then we're out of here. But don't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play you this.
Now Beckham went to college and he got a degree. The Dallas Cowboys are his thing. But Stoner got the knowledge and support 20. He liked the Eagles and a Buffalo wing. Sports Talk. We want Sports Talk.